here we have the second phase of this children's book illustration I'm doing. So worked out about 13 illustrations. This is the very rough storyboard where I'm just really working out do's and don'ts, working out the palette, all sorts of things. So there's 13 images. I'm just going to go through them. This is the opening scene, obviously, introducing the two girls and the sort of things they get up to, playing in the woods. One of the problems that came up with immediately was the scale issues and getting scale of everything relevant. You'll see what I mean later. Like I say, this is very rough. For those of you who saw the first videos of the charcoal sketches, I mean, this has obviously come along a sort of long way since then. You've probably got equivalent distance to go. The finished illustrations will be 2 or 4 times the size. Have a lot more detail. So here they are, they're in the woods, they found the magic flute, although they don't know what it is. The magic flute's the title, by the way, or so far. They found the magic flute, and then a bit later on, or I think even the next day, I'll have to go back to the text. You see this hand sticking out from underneath a tree, and the little girl, being a bit of a rascal, goes up and gives it a tickle. And out pops the main character, the giant. Now, these past 4 illustrations have all got the same palette with them, because they, they've got to kind of think about timelines and things, that they're taking space probably within 20 minutes of each other. So that's something I'm going to have to work through, is making the things consistent, as well as light direction and things. So out pops the giant and picks them up, and off they go walking into the woods. Areas such as this, where we've got all these contrasts going on, that need a lot of working out. Like I say, this is still rough, but came a long way on it. And so off he goes and plays a magic flute for them. So we're into kind of evening now. There they are, they're dancing away on the rock, and they get very tired, so he picks them up and he carries them home. Here's a bit of a scale issue all there. His head a little big on that one, but lots to be done. I mean, the level of detail we've got going on the faces is going to be quite interesting, but I think I've sort of solved a lot of those problems, or will do. So he brings them back to the house. Again, this cuts back to the same kind of house that's in scene 1, so we've got to get consistencies going on the drawing aspect. The trees are all going to have to be in the same place, but that's all doable. And a nighttime scene. This is one I just finished today, actually. We're going to have to knock out a bit more green, but we've got the moon in here instead of the sun, which comes in the next image. Just needs to be a bit more moonlight, but a bit darker. But I can work that through. So, and there they are in the window. I think I'm going to have to blow the house up a bit bigger, but we'll work on that. So he's doing that, and then the closing shot is the next day. Whoops. The next day, where he goes, no giant in that picture, but they're just sitting sort of wistfully the next morning, talking about the giant, whose working name currently for some reason is Sammy, don't ask why. Yeah, so that's it. 13 images, lucky 13. There's one I could maybe knock out at the beginning, but we'll see. So the next video, what you'll see is, which God knows when that's going to be, it's quite a busy couple of months coming up, is going to be large scale pictures, a lot more finished. All the scale issues will be involved. At that point I'll be then looking to do the finished 13 illustrations. So probably a couple of months to go before you'll see anything on this again. Okay. Any comments or feedback are welcome. Should put the text online too, but maybe that will wait.